I mean, do I have to? More TennoGen? Why couldn't they have saved TennoGen for next week and just made this the fixes to Scarlet Spear that, to be honest, I'm still a little torn about, mainly because if you look at the top of this, I haven't really done much of it recently. As soon as they give us the double rewards, I kind of stopped playing it, not because it wasn't fun. I used it to level Titania Prime up and need to go back in to do the same thing, but it's lots of fun to play. Don't get me wrong with this. It's the fact that it had weeks and weeks of this to go. It still has 26 days because they've extended it by a week. It will now run a week longer because of issues when it launched. The issues in question were the... do I still have that? Yeah. The bonuses that you are supposed to get, which doubles the points that you got in a mission. No thank you. No thank you. And that one. I don't think I have any more. Nope, there's one. And that's when they've doubled it. And that was a mission after. They're the only two missions I have done since. And I only did that to get the Emblem 2. I will do this to get the Emblem 3 as well, but there's been some more changes to this. But before we get into that, they kind of hid these fixes. I'm just going to stick to them being changes behind TennoGen Round 18, which has brought 6 new frames, a helmet, operator glasses that look like some kind of weird VR thing, and 5 weapon skins, as well as 3 new sandanas and 2 new chest armors. Would love to launch these, but not even kidding, every time TennoGen launches, something goes wrong with Steam. I uninstalled it earlier today, and I haven't reinstalled it yet, and I'm going to have to reinstall Warframe because I kind of removed that from Steam before removing it because it was doing some weird stuff with some other program, and I basically broke the install and got annoyed, and yeah. We'll have to have a better look at these probably tomorrow, but I really like the big sword skin. The Nakana skins look really nice as well. The big kind of change to this mainly comes right here with the Scarlet Spear. I'm just going to jump on number 7, mainly because it's nearer the top, and sit through loading screen. Through the power of editing, you don't have to watch. Now, yeah. Yep, that's a thing now. If you're wondering what I'm talking about here, basically, that 4,344, or is it 4,992? You get more points from doing these, so you can actually finish this event quicker now. Much quicker. Is it this one that you're supposed to? Yeah, send them that one. Yeah, you do that. No reason for that, just, why not? Anyway, trade. What has happened here is, well, these have been added. Mainly these. Ooh. Ooh. Is that maxed? That is maxed. That is maxed. That is maxed. Okay, whether I want to or not, I have to... I have 2 of these, one is nearly maxed. Are these really purchase prices to get the Arcanes maxed? Remembering that with the changes they brought a while ago to Arcanes, you do not need to run 2 of them. Well, you can't run 2 of them, you can only run 1. So, I was working on my second Arcane Grace, I can't infuse it into the first one, but there's only one way to find out if this is true. Can you buy these as maxed Arcanes? It says unranked though. And then rank 5 is maxed, but it doesn't say whether it's purchased Arcanes or unranked. Okay, good. Really shouldn't be showing it as rank 5 then, should it? That's false advertising. But they've added in the rares and the legendaries. These things are so painful to get, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pick this up. I think I need 11 of these. No, 10 of these. That's 40,000 points I'm going to need. And then I can max out my Arcane Grace and have a max Arcane Grace again. Maximum number I can buy, 2. Yep, got a way to go before I can finish that one off. But you can also pick up ones that you have never been able to get, because, let's be honest, Arcanes are not the easiest things to get. I can't believe I have all 3 of the legendary ones and 3 of the rare ones, and hardly any of the... I'm just going to call them uncommon and them common. Because, yeah, it makes loads of sense to have all of the legendary ones and hardly any of the rare ones. How did that happen? For the record, those on console, there is forum posts about that saying that they are almost ready to send it to cert to bring this event to console, which will probably bring the changes that, well, if you are on the ground and you did all 17 of, well, 17 rounds, yeah, that score sucked. Let's be honest about this, it was really bad. But it was better than taking on the Murex in space. And the raids. It just was. Which is why I've been doing the ground missions more than the railjack missions, because it just gives more points, but it does take longer, hence it gives more points. Now, it's 8 points per kill code, instead of the 5 it was before, meaning that by the time you get to the end of round 17, you can get a total of 4,104 points. No change to the badges, so that will instantly get you the first 2 badges. The first 2 emblems for taking on the ground team. Same thing with the Murex. Do the Murex twice, you get the second badge. Same goes for the ground. You can now get more points from doing this, meaning being able to get the 40,000 I was referring to be able to finish that off is going to be much easier. It means picking up all of the Arcanes is going to be much easier. The weapons is going to be much easier. Ooh. I said I was going to pick some of those up, didn't I? The stance forma blueprint, same thing. Though there has been some confusion, I'd just like to clear this one up instantly. You can still change this polarity on a weapon for the stance. That will turn it into a universal slot that will take any stance mod. So you just have to forma it once and it will take any stance available for that weapon. It doesn't change it to 1 and lock it down to 1 polarity, like aura slots. The aura forma, it will allow you to put any stance in that weapon that works on that weapon. The polarity for the stance is still formable with a normal forma. That just makes it so much better. But this, being able to get more points, yeah. And it even says they've added the rare and legendary Arcanes for 2,000 for the rare and 4,000 for the legendary. But now I need to get back to fixing or reinstalling Steam so I can get a look at these, and honestly, I really just want to look at that sword. See if it does work, or does look as good as I'm hoping it does. The rest of them, well, we'll have to see. Wisp doesn't look that bad though. But we'll have to wait until tomorrow to figure that out because, yeah, Steam annoys me sometimes. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.